Hello and welcome to Dover 8's top 5 mods for Cities Skylines. As you can see, I have quite a lot of mods downloaded, but I'm going to show you my top 5 functional mods. So number 5 is a simple mod called Toggle Traffic Lights, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. It adds this wee icon here in the road tool, and when you click on that, it allows you to turn traffic lights on and off in intersections. So as you can see, this is quite a busy main road here, going up through here, so we want the majority of the traffic just to keep flowing and not really bother about these side roads. So we can just toggle off the traffic lights and the traffic will just continue to flow. You'll get a bit of a problem with crossover traffic, but for the majority of it, the traffic will flow a lot smoother through that junction there. And you can also turn them back on, and you can do this at just about any junction at all, including even motorways. So say there's motorway off-ramp here that comes and joins, we can add traffic lights if we so wish. Moving on now, and coming in at number 4 is the mod No Pillars. Now this mod allows you to be a lot more creative with your roads. So say we have this off-ramp coming up here that's going to cross over the top, and you're going to get this problem of pillars colliding with the road underneath. And what this mod allows you to do is just turn off the pillars altogether, and we would have a floating road. So we turn off the pillars, and now you don't get any collisions at all, and the pillars are not there. It's especially good for doing pedestrian overpaths, as you don't really want pillars coming off of them. And like I say, for motorway on and off ramps also. What you can also do is build roads directly above other roads, which maybe not so good with roads themselves, but it allows you to draw train lines directly above roads, which is quite a common feature in, say, the States. So you can see there, one road directly above another one, no pillars at all. The other feature of the mod is that you can leave the pillars on, but you can tell them not to collide. So we'll draw this off ramp again, and we'll leave the pillar there in place. With the overlap turned on, you can draw a road directly underneath it without worrying about the collision. So with it off, that road will glide, turn overlap on, and you see there's no collision. You do end up with a pillar left behind, which you will need to remove for aesthetical purposes. And coming in at number 3 is the extended road upgrade. This mod lets you be a bit more flexible with your one-way streets and roads that you want to upgrade that have already been built upon. So say you draw this one-way road, and then you go, damn, I actually meant to do it the other way. You don't have to delete it, you can just select this, and you just click and drag in the direction you want the one-way road to go, and it switches it around for you. There's also the option to switch it from one-way to two-way, and you can also switch it back again, which is great. You no longer have to bulldoze a road to replace it with a one-way road, or bulldoze the one-way road to replace it with a two-way. Number 2 is the automatic emptying tool. Now this tool is fantastic because you get distracted when your city's huge. You can't pay attention to all your landfill sites and all your cemeteries. So what this tool does for you is when a landfill or a cemetery automatically hits 90% full, it automatically turns on the emptying for you, and it'll empty it down and then turn off the emptying once it's low enough to resume normal service. Takes away the micromanagement of dealing with your landfills and your cemeteries, especially if you've spread them out across the city. And finally, our top mod is another traffic one. This one is Traffic++. This mod adds a bunch of different roads to the game. When you've got it activated, you'll see them showing up in the road panel alongside all the default ones that come with the game. So one of the major things, I've been pondering this for a while, is most cities will have a pedestrian precinct, you know, a high density shopping area where there's no vehicles. This mod provides you with just that, a pedestrian pathway that you can then zone on. So here you have a pedestrian footpath, and you can plonk zoning down right beside it. Now you can do pedestrian paths before, but you couldn't zone on them, so this adds the fact that you can zone onto those paths. The other assets that it adds is a bunch of bus lane type roads. So there's just a straight up bus lane only two-way road. There is also, if we go into the 6-lane road, there is 6-lane roads with bus lanes attached to them as well. Seems like a strange omission when the Colossal Order team did Cities in Motion, which was all about transportation and bus lanes, but this mod allows you to add it in. Thanks for watching my top 5 mods. I'll see you in the next video.